this is CBC News. So this is just in. There's a self-driving vehicle wanted to park in the parking spot, but then accelerates and accidentally kills someone. Welcome back to CBC News. This is Danish, and I'm here with the one of the victims' family members. So there's just an accident going on because of the self-driving vehicle just now. And Mr. Osman, so what actions would you like to take after the incident?
In the aftermath of this tragedy we've been through as a family, I would like to assure you that we're gonna pursue legal actions in seeking for the justice of our beloved one.
All right. Welcome back to CBC News. Sorry for the technical difficulties just now. We got cut. So we're back again with Mr. Osman. So Mr. Osman, what do you think? Do you think self-driving vehicles should be fully implemented in the streets, or how do you think? What's your opinion on that?
Given our experience as a family, the horrible experience we've been through due to self-driving cars, we as a family cannot support such technology in our society at all. Thank you.
Alright, so let's just end the interview there. I know it's really hard for you. I'm sorry for your loss. Alright, so Danish from CBC. Welcome back to CBC News. Joining with me, Danish. I'm here right now with the driver that was in the self-driving vehicle. So, Mr. Rezwan, I have some questions to interview for you today. So, what do you expect when you're inside the self-driving vehicle? Why you didn't pay any attention like a normal driver should do? Because you could have expected that there's a fault inside the system and it could crash. What happened to the unfortunate victim just now? Do you have anything to say?
Actually, I really trust this self-driving vehicle because I know that the company already ran a lot of tests before launching this self-driving vehicle. I know I need to pay more attention when driving, but this technology is new to me, so it's taken me by surprise that they can invent a self-driving car that can really do something that never been done before. But yeah, it just took me by surprise that it just kills someone.
I see. So after you've been interrogated by the police just now, what your expectation when you bought the vehicle, the self-driving vehicle? So what do you expect from it?
I expect the vehicle operates normally, but yeah, I lost hope. I don't know what to say.
Alright, so thank you Mr. Rizwan for that interview. I'm sure that you were shocked as well. So let's just all pray for the victims and the family of the victim itself. So this is Danish, and take it back to you. Thank you for going through the interview with me. So I want to ask you something. What happened recently is very tragic to the victim's family and to the victim itself. So I want to ask on behalf of your company, how would your company respond to this, and would your company take the blame for it?
Well, it really depends because the driver claims that there's a malfunction in the system, but there's no evidence or solid proof that shows it.
I see. Fair enough. So, how often do your company safe check the products that you will be giving to the consumer itself? Do you safe check it often or rarely? Can you answer that, please?
Yes. So every car that's produced, the system is always gone through a process to ensure the safety, and also it always goes on test drives to make sure nothing is wrong with it. And there's also services for our customers. Monthly, they can check or schedule an appointment with the mechanics to make sure there's nothing wrong with it.
I see. So thank you for the amazing. Hello there, and welcome back again. So we're now interviewing the software engineer that's responsible for designing the software inside the self-driving vehicle. So hello there, Mr.
Hello.
Mr. Jalal. All right, awesome. So I want to ask you a couple of questions. The first one, how many more lives does it need to take until, or the lives in jeopardy that it need to take until your product is finally safe to be used and will not cause any more harm?
I would say no more lives should be lost or put in jeopardy because of my system. We will take immediate action to ensure we fix the bug in the right way.
I see, but then, regarding the loss of the family when the self-driving vehicle crashed into the victim. So, how do you feel when the life is lost because of your own faulty error? How do you feel as a human being? Can you explain it to me?
Of course, as a human being, I would like to say first, I feel an immense sense of guilt and responsibility for the tragic outcome caused by my system. It's a heavy burden knowing that my work caused someone's death, and I would like to make up for my mistakes, hopefully.
Alright, That's all for the interview for the software engineer, the responsibility for the vehicle itself. So we'll be back. Thank you very much. This is CDC News. This is Dennis. So after the incidents, now after we interviewed the victim's family, the software engineer, the responsible for developing the software, also the CEO and the driver itself, we have to conclude that it's 40% from the company itself, and 30% from the driver, and 30% as well is from the software engineer itself. So why I conclude the 40% is because of the company. Well, the company needs to like spread awareness of their product by saying that you as a driver still need to be aware of your surrounding when you're in a self-driving vehicle, because even though you test it a lot of times, the fault can still be happen, and still one human life is still a lot for someone as well. So, and then why I say software engineer itself is at fault at 30% is because the way they design the system, where he can collaborate with more and more partners like other companies as well to further enhance the capability of the software itself, but then he didn't do so. So 30% is for him, and also the driver, because the driver expected the self-driving vehicle to fully function and didn't have any fault inside the system, where he himself needs to know as a driver, he needs to be fully aware like a normal driver itself, even though he isn't the self-driving vehicle. So yeah, that's all that we can conclude from this investigation. So that's all from me. Then it's CDC News.